So quick one, good morning everyone. Good morning poultry farmers. How are you doing? How was your night? I hope you guys have a very good dream. So let me quickly take you on the journey of what I faced in these last 3 days. Hey, no be my mind oh. Why? Because I went ahead to buy cheap drug. There's one of my boss that used to say, are you on cheap drug? Now I know the meaning of cheap drug. I went ahead to go and buy cheap drug. There's a place I used to go and buy my drugs before. The woman used to sell all those products for me. I used to spend roughly 13,000 naira on the beds. So I know how to use them. So fortunately, when I went to Obasanjo farm, yes, the last time, I decided, okay, let me buy my drugs from Obasanjo farm and see if it is cheaper. So there's this woman, he brought a car to the farm. So he was selling from his car. So I felt he's a vet doctor. I went to him, I told him this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. To the point that he even gave me one gomboro like that. I don't want to show you the name. He said this is for gomboro. Gomboro. I bought it as well. And I'm thinking I'm going to give it a shot. But lo and behold, after using the first drug, and I see the reaction on my beds, I now felt like, okay, what is the problem? I cleaned up very well. I prepared very well before bringing them in. Then I decided, okay, let me check the content of the drug. I found out that the content of the drug is the antibiotics there is high. Even when you read the content very well, you find out that they were even saying it. Fortunately, this woman gave to me as a multivite. I was thinking it was me. So I was eating it hard on my bed, believing that it will allow them to drink water. Immediately they drink water, they will want to eat more, and it will give me a better result. Omo, now after I don't lose like the first bed, I felt like what happened? The second, I was like, what happened? Then the third, and I said, oh. In fact, I was saying it in one of my videos. I don't use this. I don't use charcoal because this room is usually very hot. So I don't have a reason to use charcoal. But with the way I'm losing bed, I felt like, okay, let me even move to charcoal. I tried it as well. I still lose like one. That was even when I lost 2. So I said, okay, where is the problem? Then I checked the content of the drug. I have to quickly go and buy glucose for those who are having such problem. I have to go and buy glucose, give them glucose and milk. Me too, I drank from the milk because we are both sick. I took glucose and milk and I gave it to them. So they are fine now. Now they can now take the drug.